Welcome to Prestonsburg High School for football action. Tonight it's a big district matchup between the Black Cats of Prestonsburg and Martin County. And the Cardinals are coming in trying to, but this got a lot of playoff implication in this game.
Well, it's got the home field. This is what these two teams are playing for here tonight, Charlie. Martin County 4-1 3-1 in the district, as well as Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg got the better season record. They're 8-1. Martin County 5-3, but both of them tied for 3-1 in the district. Both of these teams has already lost to Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley's undefeated in the district, 5-0, so they've got that number one seed locked up. Or excuse me, they're 4-0. But Prestonsburg and Martin County comes in this game as the number one, number three Russian teams in the state in 2A. Martin County they're number one, averaging 328 yards a game. Prestonsburg 256 is number three. So the home field advantage in the playoffs if you get the number two seed. So that's what these teams are playing for tonight. Me and Wayne was looking at it before it came down. The loser of this game is going to end up a third seed, and they're going cross districts again this year in the playoffs. So the loser of this most likely will have to go down to Williamsburg and play. So you don't want to do that.
Long trip. And we've been there. We've covered some of those playoff games down there before. But this game with two teams that are very similar. Neither one of them really like to throw the ball very much. Prestonsburg will throw it a little bit more than Martin County will. But these are both run-oriented offenses. Prestonsburg, Jarvis, the number one rusher in AA, I think, coming in this week, and he's just a beast out there on the field. And then on the other side, you got Martin County, and if everybody was healthy, they've got three good running backs and a running quarterback, and they can really. But now they still got two. And they're the number one running attack in AA in the state. So, it's a really good matchup.
Yeah, and let me correct myself. They have to go to Middlesboro. I said Williamsburg, but it's Middlesboro, most likely the team that loses here tonight. And you're right. Martin County on the season has only attempted 37 passes. Well, Prestonsburg, on the other hand, has completed 37 passes. So, we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we'll take time for that.
And we'll pick the Prestonsburg band up for you. And the national anthem brought to you by the Prestonsburg Band. Did a good job with that one.
Yes, it was. Getting back to the pregame, Charlie, he was talking about the teams, Martin County and Prestonsburg as a team, number one, number three rusher in the state. Prestonsburg has the number one rusher in the state in 2A as far as that goes with Jarvis. And he's averaging I had that written down there. He's averaging 160-some yards a game, and he's also the number two scorer in the state in 2A at 19.3 points a game. And then Messer for Martin County is he's number three in the state in rushing and number 7 scorers. So you got two of the top 5 rushers in the state here tonight in this one game.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Prestonsburg, they've got Ethan Jarvis is their number one guy. I mean, he's going to carry the ball. The bell cow, as I like to call him, he's going to lead everybody else down the field. And then you got, but on the other hand, on Martin County, they've got 3 or 4 guys that can run the ball.
Yes.
And that's going to be, that could be a difference maker in the ball game. But right now, it don't matter what you do if you let Jarvis get in the open field.
Well, yeah, that's true. Of course, Prestonsburg is the more balanced team. They have 770-some yards passing on the season, and Martin County has got like 77 yards passing. So Prestonsburg can throw the ball if they need to, but just like I say, both of them likes to keep it on the ground. Neither one of the defenses, was in anywhere close to the top 10 in 2A, except for one category, and I thought it was pretty interesting in Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg is the number 2 team in 2A in the state as far as fumbles recovered. They forced 14 fumbles and recovered 12 of them. That's a
huge ratio right there.
That's a big ratio. It sure is. That's probably 95-96% of the fumbles they forced, they recovered. So I thought that was an interesting stat.
Yeah, I think this one's going to I think the start of this game is going to be big to see who can get that momentum behind them right now. Both of these teams come in with winning ways, so they come in expecting to win ball games. But I think if you could get a lead on one or the other, see how they can handle that, because neither one of these have been behind a whole lot.
Yes, exactly. Of course, now Martin County, as far as scoring, they're the number 7 team in the state in 2A. In scoring margin, they're averaging in their wins, winning by 17 points a game.
Like I say, they've got one rusher that's rushed for almost 1,000 yards, and they got the number 2 guy's rushed for over 800, and he's been injured for 2 games.
Right.
So they potentially could have had 2,000-yard rushers.
And he's not on the field suited up again tonight.
Yes.
So this will be the 3rd game out that he's being hurt.
And we're about ready for the coin toss, I believe, to start this one. As Prestonsburg bringing out, looks like the senior class, and that's a big senior class for Prestonsburg, too.
Yes, it is.
Because, am I right, is this Prestonsburg's last regular season game?
It is. They've not had an off week. Me and Wayne was looking at the schedule, so, a lot of teams has an open week, but that could be an advantage for Prestonsburg, because they're going to get 2 weeks to prepare for whoever they play in the playoffs. Of course, you're getting a chance for your players get healed up for 2 weeks before you start the playoffs. So that could be an advantage for them.
And the coaches will do the coin toss here today. The team captains will come out to the hash mark and wait as the officials going over the rules here and working on the coin toss. See how this ball game will start here in just a moment. As Martin County's got their 3 captains out there, Prestonsburg's got 4 out on the field, and the rest of the senior class standing behind them. Martin County's team's already on the sidelines. Prestonsburg waiting to come through the tunnel down here to our right. Beautiful evening for football. Been dry all day. Been a pretty day today in the 70s. And
boy, it has.
Probably by the end of this one, let's see. Like Prestonsburg, I think, deferred, I believe. Let's see. We'll see and make sure if I'm right. Nope. I believe, let's see. I believe Prestonsburg will receive. So Martin County must have won the toss and deferred then. But either way, it'll be Prestonsburg to start the ball game. Martin County will go out on the defensive end. We'll take a quick break and be right back with the kickoff, this Intermountain Sports Network.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Hello, this is Brandon Spencer, Republican candidate for state representative of the 95th District in Floyd and Pike counties. If we're going to change things in our district, it will take a team working together. The Kentucky House and Senate is now controlled by the Republican Party. I stand with Senator Rand Paul. My opponent stands with far left Charles Booker. With your vote on November the 8th, I will be part of a team that can help the 95th District. Paid for by Brandon Spencer.
Welcome back to Prestonsburg as we're about ready for kickoff here tonight between Prestonsburg and Martin County. Big district matchup in 2A. As we said in the pregame, Charlie, most likely the number 2 seed is at stake here tonight to the winner.
Absolutely. And a long trip down to Middlesboro for the loser.
Exactly.
So,
got our old buddy Kurt Stamper on watching from Knott County, as we'd like to remind everyone that tonight's game will be on WPRG TV Channel 5 and HD 105, and also on the Facebook, your WPRG TV app. You can download that, and also YouTube. So a lot of ways to get to watch this game if you're not here in the stands.
And if you download that app, it's just a push button away. It's the neatest thing.
Yes.
You pull up that WPRG app, you can watch it on Facebook every way we broadcast it. We broadcast it a lot.
That's exactly right. Any of the live broadcasts from WPRG TV is on that app. So we encourage you to send us in a comment. Let us know who you're rooting for and where you're rooting from, and we'll give you a shout out as we're about ready to start. Prestonsburg going to receive the kickoff.
And if you're a volleyball fan, tune in as the regional tournament will be on there next week.
Well, that will be starting on the 24th at 6 p.m. That tournament will be played at Floyd Central High School. First night, Shelby Valley and Johnston Central, Belfry and Floyd Central. And the second night, you got Paintsville and Pikeville and Betsy Lane and Phelps.
Martin County has it teed up. We're ready for football action here at Josh Francis Field. Both teams are lined up.
Seen a lot of onside kicks when Martin County was at Shelby Valley, so we'll see what's going to happen here.
And let's see. They're going to be a little pooch kick, and it's going to hit the ground, and Prestonsburg falls on it at about the 32, 33-yard line.
That was number 24, Brant George, recovering it for Prestonsburg. So like Charlie said, they'll start at their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
We'll see how it goes. Ethan Jarvis and John Little get the majority of the carries out there for the Black Cats. Ethan Jarvis obviously gets the most as he's the leading rusher in the state for AA.
Yes.
And they'll come out and get lined up in the shotgun. That broken bone. And they'll bring it back, hand it up the middle. And a 2 or 3 yard pickup out there that time.
That's Jarvis.
Jarvis, yep.
And we've got viewers out of Rutledge, Tennessee, rooting on John Little for Prestonsburg.
Gain of looks like about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
We see a lot of support for John when he plays football or basketball. Call his supporters out a lot of times.
In that flex bone look, they call it. And going to throw it across the middle, incomplete.
Boy, had him open too.
Dalton Elliott, I believe, was intended receiver. Reese Hamilton, now that'll bring up a 3rd and 8. So will they try to run it again with Jarvis, or try to put it through the air, Larry?
Well, I'd say that Mr. Jarvis is going to touch it one way or the other. Might try to get him a little screen or something, but I'd say Jarvis will have it in his hands.
That's probably a pretty good bet. In that flex bone look, empty backfield. Here comes motion. And
Jarvis.
Yep.
In the round.
And Jarvis.
Fighting for it.
I think he may have it.
Yeah, if he didn't go out of bounds, he got out to the 43-yard line right at the 1st down marker.
See where
they're giving it
down
to him. 1st down.
So pick up of 9 for Jarvis, I believe. So 1st and 10, ball now out at the 43-yard line for the Black Cats. that's one way to get the ball in his hand, let him get up ahead of steam and carry it that way.
Well, they line him up different positions on the field, not just in the tailback position.
Hamilton looks back over to the sideline. Back in the set now. Takes the snap and hands it to Jarvis again over on that right side, and another big hole. Another first down as Jarvis gets out across the
13
40,
yards.
Call it the 44-yard line.
Jarvis has 7 pass receptions on the year for 213 yards, so they get it to him different ways.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to get your best athlete the ball, and they've been doing a good job of that. 1st and 10 now at the 44.
24 yards already on 3 carries for Jarvis, averaging 8.
And that's a strange. Okay, now they'll come out of that. That's a strange-looking set, wasn't it?
It was.
And again, this time he hands it. Jarvis coming around the I think it's Jarvis, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, on the round, not depends on the mark. No gain.
That was a good job by Caleb Costa, the linebacker for Martin County. He read that one, come up and stops him for no gain.
Well, if I were coaching, I would have somebody mirroring every move he made.
Well, if you got a running quarterback, you in college you see called the spy, so that's what you're talking about. Have somebody to follow him around, and it might take 2 or 3 to follow him around.
Maybe a good point.
As good as he is.
Hamilton in the shotgun. Now they're going to do a big shift here. And, we're going to try it. Jarvis hands it back off on the inside. And is that?
I think that's 22 John Little.
It is.
And he's going to get 9 out of it.
So 3rd and 1 now coming up for Prestonsburg. 9-12 to go here in the first quarter. No score in the ball game. And Prestonsburg deep into Martin County territory here at the 35. 4 down territory here for the Black Cats, I would imagine.
Yes.
Hamilton gets back into the huddle.
Clock at 8:50, first quarter, first drive, Prestonsburg.
Hamilton ready to take the snap now. He'll look back to the sideline. Looks like they may have changed the play. He calls it out. Snap and hurt.
Jarvis.
Jarvis, a big hole. Another first down and then some as he'll get down to the 27. Yep, 1st and 10 there for the Black Cats.
Pick up of 8. 5 carries for Jarvis already. Got great vision, Charlie.
Yes.
That was the play was designed to go outside, and he saw a nice hole and got that cut back and picked up 8 yards straight up the middle.
So Prestonsburg back in the huddle now. Hamilton relaying the play call. They'll sprint out to the line of scrimmage. Split backs this time in the backfield. Hamilton again going to hand. Dropped in the backfield this time.
John Little.
Yep. Going to lose about 3. Yep. Moving back to the 30.
Nice play that time by Jackson Goble of Martin County.
So 2nd and 13 now for Prestonsburg. Of course, in most places you would think being behind the sticks like that would be a passing down, but with Jarvis, not necessarily.
No. Well, you seen down there in the field, it was 3rd and 8, and they gave it to him. He picks up the first down, so they like to keep it on the ground.
Yep. Hamilton, there's going to be a quick pitch outside to Little. Little cuts it back up into the middle, and he'll get now down to the 24, looks like, maybe the 25. They're
25 going to mark him. Pick up a 5.
So bring up 3rd down, and what about 8?
That will make it 3rd and 8. You're right.
Again, 4 down territory for Prestonsburg here. So that's one of the things, you don't have to pick it all up in one chunk.
Exactly.
Of course, Prestonsburg does have a field goal kicker.
They do. We seen him warming up before the game, and he was kicking just off the tee. Not the tee, but little apparatus that holds the ball for him. He was kicking them 30, 35 yards.
And back to throw, looking out wide, got a man, and it's picked, and that's going to probably a pick six. I don't think anybody's going to catch him at this point, Larry. Taking it down the field, that's 21, Julian Stafford, and pick six for the Cardinals.
Boy, I tell you,
opportunistic.
He telegraphed that pass, and Stafford picked it off somewhere around the 20-yard line and takes it 80 yards for a pick six. And I guess that's what we get talking about the defenses a while ago.
Yeah,
Said neither one of them was close to the top 10, but that was a top 10 play.
Top 10 play right there. That made Sports Center in the college game, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Just beautiful timing on his part, because he was actually a step in front of the receiver when he picked it off.
Yeah, he seen that coming. The quarterback telegraphed that, stared his receiver down, and he jumped the route, as they say, and then
no good
on the extra point. So
6-0 Martin County, 6:08 to play here in the first. This Intermountain Sports Network.
The Appalachian Advantage plan is the simpler, better way to get the phone you actually want instead of paying hundreds of dollars up front. Simply pay the taxes up front and a few extra dollars a month and get the phone you really want. It's called the Appalachian Advantage, available at Appalachian Wireless.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Back at Prestonsburg, Josh Francis Field, 6:08 first quarter at Martin County, up 6-0 on the pick six by Mr. Julian Stafford. Takes it back 80 yards for the score. Extra point, no good, and Martin County is set to kick it off, Charlie.
I mean, he caught that in full stride, and that was about as pretty as it gets.
He looked like he was the receiver.
Yes, he did. So Prestonsburg back to return again. Took over almost 6 minutes off the clock on the opening drive and give up 6 points on one play. Let's see what they do with their second drive. This one's going to be kicked a little deeper, be taken at about the 23, and he'll get out to about the 34. Looks like they're going to mark it. So it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Black Cats.
And again, that's Brant George on the return for Prestonsburg.
See what the Black Cats do. I think you obviously will see more of Jarvis, obviously.
Yes.
I think they're saying it was an 85-yard pick six.
85, okay. Well, that makes 11.
There's a handoff on the outside on the end around, and
John Little.
That's Dalton Elliott.
Dalton Elliott,
yep.
Yes.
And he got the first down.
That's Stafford's second interception of the year, but his first yards he had returned. Damian Cheek has had 4 interceptions from Martin County, Charlie, with 123 return yards and 1 touchdown.
Wow.
So
that's obviously the second pick six for the team then.
Yeah, that's 12 interceptions that they've had on the season.
And Prestonsburg going to that flex bone. Looks like an inverted wishbone is what I would call it. And hand it off up the middle. Let's see. That is, I'm sorry, that's Jarvis. My bad. Picked up about 2 yards on the play, 2nd down and 8. Prestonsburg again in the huddle. Hamilton brings the play from the sideline. And Martin County again bringing the defense up the line of scrimmage. Prestonsburg in that flex bone.
And look there, Charlie, all 11 defenders within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And hands it off again. Let's see, is that
Jarvis?
Jarvis again, yep.
He's going to get to the 47, pick up a 4.
Bring up a 3rd down and what, 4?
3rd and about 4, yes. Jarvis, 7 carries, 38 yards.
Good. I mean, Jarvis getting a chance to put a lot of numbers up here, except for the score.
Exactly.
They'll come back up the line of scrimmage. Back in the shotgun again in that flex bone look. There's motion. And he's going to hand it to Elliott again. And Elliott breaks the tackle, got a first down.
Boy, I tell you, he made a nice cut to the outside.
Yes,
he tried
he
to
did.
turn it up and saw that hole close, cut it to the outside, and like you said, picked up the first down. 7 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 10 again now for Prestonsburg. Ball now at the 40. So they've been able to get it deep into Cardinal territory a couple times for the second time now of this first quarter.
Elliott, 2 carries, 20 yards, averaging 10 yards a carry.
And Fake hands it off up the middle. Jarvis will get a couple.
I think they're just going to give him one on that one,
Yeah,
Charlie.
looks like.
They're keying on Jarvis, just like you said.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obvious that you would be doing that, I would think.
Yes, number 1 rusher in 2A, I think so, yeah.
Man, even old man like me and you can figure that out.
Right. Clock ticking at 3:20 left here in the first quarter. Martin County up by 6. That's on a pick 6. They haven't run an offensive play.
Nope. Prestonsburg dominating time of possession, obviously. And her handoff up the middle. Is that Little?
Inside handoff to Little. Faked it to Jarvis, handed it to Little, and then also faked it to Elliott coming around. But Little's going to pick up, looks like 2 yards.
Make it 3rd down and 7. Now the ball at the 37-yard line. Hamilton back in with the play, looking down at his wristband. Bring the team back up the line of scrimmage. Be twins out to the right side. Well, again, the flex bone look.
Again, Martin County right up into the line of scrimmage, and
this time nobody fooled on the end around.
And
was that Elliott again? Yes.
Yes, I'm going to have a.
Going to lose a couple of yards, Larry. 4th and 9. I expect Prestonsburg to go for it here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll go for it.
Ball at the 33-yard line, or 38-yard line, I'm sorry.
And it's going to be 4th and 8. They have to get it to the 30-yard line. Martin County's been, as we said, the defense has been crowding that line of scrimmage. It'd be a good time to see a pass.
Yeah.
Of course, the last time that didn't work out very well.
And they're looking to throw it. Hamilton throwing it and hit as he throws. Elliott can't handle it, and he'll turn it over on down.
And he had enough room that I think he would have been able to get to the first down marker on that one.
Very likely. So Prestonsburg has had it for 11 and a half minutes and trails 6-0.
Yes.
Martin County's first offensive series of the first quarter.
They'll take over on their own 38-yard line, turned it over on downs, Prestonsburg did.
So Jude will go out of the shot, go under center, behind him, and second man through, and that's a big hole. He'll get out across the 42. Is that
Brock Messer?
25 Messer, 23 Messer, I'm
23.
sorry. So pick up of 8, 2nd down and 2. So different look as they'll go from under center. You don't see a lot of that anymore.
No.
Back to that I formation. Jude and flags fly.
That's going to be a false start.
Yep.
That's our first penalty of the night. That's a little different.
5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
That's a little different from what we had last week, Charlie.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we had a lot of flags last week.
Yes.
We had that one drive Pike Central had. It took up just about as much time Prestonsburg did, but it's only because they kept flagging them.
26 or 27 penalties. Can't remember exactly in that game. We've got Eli Griffith watching from Georgia.
I appreciate that.
Enjoying that Georgia weather.
That's right. High formation again. And again, they're going to give it to Messer, and he's not going to get anything, Larry. I think no gain on the play. Well, they're going to give him one, maybe two.
That was number 24,
Okay.
Madden Miller.
In, bringing it back to the huddle is Jude. So we got 3rd and about 5 coming up according to the scoreboard. Yep. Prestonsburg's defense has been getting up in the hole after that first handoff. Now we got a timeout.
No, into quarter.
Into the first quarter. Wow. 6-0. Martin County is Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Prestonsburg ready for second quarter action. 6-0 Martin County over Prestonsburg. Martin County will have it 3rd and 5 from their own 44-yard line. Well, it looks like the 43-yard line. It's got 44 on the scoreboard, but actually they're on the 43.
Gonna pitch it out to the outside. If he can turn the corner, I believe he can get the first down, and he does. And he runs out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So first down, Martin County.
That's Jaquan Rufus. His first carry.
So Gus had some good speed making that turn now.
Picked up 11 on that one.
They've got several running backs in that backfield.
Well, you're not the number 1 rushing team in 2A in the state if you don't have.
Yes.
And their leading rusher at the time of the injury is not even playing that. This will be his 3rd game out.
Yes. Back to the split backs. He's going to take it around, hand it off up the middle. 2-yard pickup looks like. Let's see who the ball carrier is. Miller, I believe. He'll turn around.
There's number 11 on the carry.
Christopher Phillips.
That's 4 running backs already that has carried the ball for Martin County.
They'll line up in that kind of a staggered eye look. And that time, the quarterback going to keep it to himself, breaks a tackle, breaks another one.
Still on the
I
move.
think he's going to be close to a first down. Whoop, ball may be loose. That was Jude on the carry, and Prestonsburg comes away with the fumble.
Yes. Jude fighting for extra yardage, and Prestonsburg rips it out and recovers. And, Charlie, they add to the record 15 fumbles forced, 13 recovered for the season.
Yeah, and, you don't want to tell a kid to go down, but sometimes you're better off to go down.
Right.
When you got 5 or 6.
And actually, I think that might have been a broken play because he looked to turn around to hand the ball off, and the ball carrier run into him, wasn't expecting to get the ball, so he just pulls it down and tries to make something out of it.
Prestonsburg again handing it, trying to get it to the outside. Well, nice tackle that time as they get Jarvis for no gain, maybe a gain. Nope, no gain. That was good open field tackling right there by Martin County.
Yes, it was. 9 carries now for Jarvis, 39 yards.
10 minutes to go here in the first half, 6-0 Martin County still leading. Prestonsburg back in the huddle. Hamilton brings his troops back up the line of scrimmage. One back in the backfield with him. Wrote that. They're going to hand it off to Jar. Nope, fakes it. And incomplete.
And a nice hit that time by number 23 for Martin County. That would be Brock Messer. And Elliott had that one, and he just jarred it loose.
Yes,
from
he did. He hit him and he ended up doing a somersault out of that one.
Yes.
So we'll be 3rd down and 10 now coming up for Prestonsburg.
Hamilton now 0-4 with the pick 6, but he's had a couple of his passes dropped. Receivers not helping him right now.
Prestonsburg will sprint out into the set. Mo's going to give it to Elliott on that end around. Elliott trying to make the corner. Martin County, nice job of stretching that one out and making him run out of bounds.
And a beautiful block by Jarvis, or he'd have been tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 4th down and about 8 now for Prestonsburg.
Elliott picked up 2.
This is a good chance for a fake punt anytime you want to with that punter out there.
And I think that's what they're going to do. They lined up to punt it.
But Jarvis is the punter, so, that's a dangerous punter.
Yes.
Getting everybody back on
Nobody
the field.
back for Martin County, so they're not sold exactly that Jarvis is going to punt it.
I would keep an eye on him, I guarantee you that. Over his head, and it's going to roll back inside the 15-yard line, and Jarvis and he's going to be sacked for a huge loss. They'll turn it over on downs.
At the 16.
Wow.
Huge turn of events there.
Prestonsburg, shooting themselves in the foot here, Larry. They've been able to move the ball up and down the field, but they can't put it in the end zone right now.
27-yard loss on that one, on the bad snap. Sets Martin County up. They're going to mark it at the 17 instead of the 16, but short field for Martin County.
Yes. There's that.
And they're going to move them back 5. That's their second false start.
Dead ball, false start, 50 on the offense. 5-yard penalty replay, 1st down.
And official giving us the call there. And we got a timeout. Martin County, 9:20 to play here in the second quarter, 6-0. Martin County, this Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2022.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
We're back at Prestonsburg, 9:20 left first half. Martin County 6-0 over Prestonsburg. They have it 1st and 15 from their own 23-yard, from Prestonsburg 23-yard line.
They're going to hand it off, and that's going to be a touchdown.
And that's going to be number 23, Messer. 23 yards out.
So Martin County up 12-0 now. Will they kick this one or will they go for 2 to try to even up? Looks like they're going to kick it.
They're going to kick it.
And we've got, what is that, 28, I guess? I don't, Braden Eastep. Nope. I don't have a kicker listed.
And it's blocked.
Yep.
Are they a flag? No, got a flag on the other side.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense.
Offsides.
The distance.
So half the distance. Now, we still kick it, you go for 2.
Looks like they're going to put the offense back out on the field.
You know, you got a yard and a half now.
Yes.
See what Messer can, maybe give it to Messer again. And resetting the play clock.
Charlie, they're 29 of 38 on the year for on the extra points.
Yeah. Of course, that one doesn't count.
Right.
And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to get in. Is that Messer again? And it is now 14-0. Martin County, 9:14 to play here in the second quarter. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
This is Brandon Spencer, Republican candidate for state representative of the 95th District in Floyd and Pike counties. If we're going to change things in our district, it will take a team working together. The Kentucky House and Senate is now controlled by the Republican Party. I stand with Senator Rand Paul. My opponent stands with far-left Charles Booker. With your vote on November the 8th, I will be part of a team that can help the 95th District. Paid for by Brandon Spencer.
We're back at Prestonsburg, 9:14 left first half, 14-0 Martin County as Messer takes it in from 23 yards out. They attempted the point after and hit was blocked, but Prestonsburg offside, so they put the offense back out on the field. And Messer takes it in for the 2-point conversion. Martin County set to kick off Prestonsburg, Charlie.
Yep, Prestonsburg so far has had moved the football and had by far the majority of the possession time.
They have. And Martin County is going to use a timeout.
Another timeout.
Before they get kicked. I don't know if
Martin County, their second timeout of the half.
Don't know if maybe they was going to go and try that onside kick. We've seen several times that they've done at Shelby Valley and everybody didn't get the message or something.
Well, I don't know. If I'm up 14-0, I make them go the long way.
Sure.
That's just me.
I understand, yeah.
Everybody's got their own opinion on that from the coaching standpoint. Of course, if you get it and you score again, then that puts more pressure on Prestonsburg too.
Yes.
I get that as well. Prestonsburg not going to fall for it, though. Look, they got the hands team out there already, looks like. I see a lot of low numbers.
And a lot of guys up close to the 50-yard line.
And they're going to kick it toward the sideline.
That's Brant George again.
Yep, and he's going to bring it up to about the 40, 42-yard. Well, nope. See where he went out of bounds at. 44 maybe.
Well, they've not marked it. The officials off the field
and
trying to get the football, and then a flag comes out. So
sideline warning. Yeah. So that's not.
It's not. Won't be actually.
Sideline warning. Prestonsburg. That does not carry a penalty. It's the first warning.
So it'll be placed at the 44, it looks like, of Prestonsburg, 1st and 10.
Doesn't carry a penalty at this point, but now if you get it again, it's a 5-yard penalty, right?
Yes. And then if it gets the third time, it's a personal foul or unsportsmanlike, I suppose, against the coach.
Well, I've never seen the third one.
I don't know. No, you hardly ever see the second one.
And they're going to pitch it out wide.
John Little
got a hole and gets dropped at midfield. But he picks up 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
5 carries for Little now, 19 yards.
Jarvis with a nice block to get him out in the open. Ball right at midfield. 8:40 to play here in the first half. 14-0 Martin County.
Quick first quarter. Second quarter slowed down a little bit.
Prestonsburg a little bunch over here on this side now. They bring Elliott into motion there. They're going to hand it off to, is that Jarvis?
Jarvis.
With it? Yep. And Jarvis is close.
I think they're going to give it to him. Number 53, Bryston Wales, hanging on for dear life for Martin County, but Jarvis was able to drag him for those 8 yards and a first down.
Prestonsburg has been in Martin County side of the field the whole first half so far, Larry. They've never, I don't think they've been stopped short of the field yet.
Well, they've moved the ball very well. Martin County's action, on the other hand, only run 6 plays. They had to pick 6, and then Prestonsburg, like a minute and a half, dominating the whole first quarter on the offensive side.
Snap, and Jarvis hit and dropped in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just keying on him. That's 53 again. He's made the last 2 stops on Jarvis for Martin County, and this time it's going to be for a yard loss.
So second down and 11 now coming up for the Blackcats. 7:15 to play here in the second quarter. 14-0. Martin County with the lead. Prestonsburg lined up again in that inverted look. And they're going to hand it off to that Elliott.
Elliott.
Yep. Elliott's going to get maybe 2. That's going to be it. Now they're going to give him 2. It'll be third down and 9.
And that's his 5th carry of the game, 23 yards.
Ball just on the 45-yard line.
Got a score from one of our viewers at Betsy Lane, up 12-0 over Fairview. Don't know how far along that is into the game.
And back to throw. Hamilton looking downfield. Now he's under some pressure. Throws and it's picked. And we may have another one, Larry. He's going down the sideline. 30, 20, 10, 5. Pick 6.
Number 11, Christopher Phillips with the pick for Martin County.
Boy, Prestonsburg's mistakes have cost them today.
Well, the mistakes in the passing game, something that they're not don't do a whole lot of.
Well, that and the bad snap. I mean, had the bad snap cost them? They gave up a score and 2 pick sixes.
Yes. And that is Phillips' second interception of the season. And now Martin County with 3 pick sixes, 2 of them here tonight.
Officials over having a discussion now. Wonder what we're discussing. There's no penalty flag on the field, is there?
Not that I see.
So, I mean,
both teams down ready for the try after.
Are they talking to the Prestonsburg coach over there? No.
Nope. 3 of the officials having a meeting amongst themselves.
Okay.
And White Hat's coming over to the Martin County side to explain something. I don't know sure exactly what it's going to be.
Well, if you don't throw a flag, how do you change the play? They're going back up.
They're setting the change. They must have been a flag somewhere along the line because they're setting a change back at the 13-yard line.
He obviously didn't step out of bounds, did he? They was down the middle of the field, wasn't he, Larry?
Yeah.
I think I would like to see him give us an explanation, but I don't think we're going to get one. I mean, is there you know, we don't have a call. Is he going to explain something here? Look like he's going to turn his mic on.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for Martin County on the 13-yard line. A player's helmet came off during the play, which absolutely stops the play right then dead. The helmet came off when the runner was at the 13-yard line.
Well, tighten that chin strap's all I could say. That's correct call.
That is the rule. I've never seen it called on a touchdown play like that.
Well,
But it is the rule.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just, So
that's a safety rule.
It is, absolutely.
The pick
was clean.
Is clean, and but it's not going to be a pick six. It's going to be ball turned over on turnover. 1st and 10, Martin County from Prestonsburg 13.
And Messer up the middle inside the 5-yard line, Larry.
And he might have
He's got a first down. We'll put him at the 3, looks like.
1st and goal from the 3. Messer 41 carries on, or 41 yards on 3 carries.
Get under center. And it's going to be walking in Miller, yep.
3 yards out.
So 20-0 Martin County now with 5:42 to play.
And we're going to see what they do on extra points. It's 2 touchdowns scored off of turnovers for Prestonsburg, the 2 interceptions.
And really the other was just a mistake. It was not a turnover, but it was a bad snap.
Number 20 is the kicker. We don't have a 20 on our roster.
I didn't see one either a while ago, and that one looks to be short. It is. So 20-0 Martin County. 5:42 to play here in the first half. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Steve Little, candidate for Floyd County Jailer. I've dedicated over 25 years of my life to public service. Now I'm ready to put that experience to work in public office. As jailer, I'll ensure inmates and staff are kept safe. I'll run a clean facility. I'll keep the drugs out, enforce inmate work programs, and use taxpayer money wisely. I would appreciate your vote and support to make a change at the jail.
Elect Steve Little, Floyd County Jailer, for a clean, safe, and secure jail. Paid for by Steve.
We're back. 5:42 left here at Prestonsburg. Martin County 20-0 over the Black Cats. And Charlie, their defense has showed up here tonight as they've had 2 interceptions. Would have had 2 pick sixes, but on the last one, a player's helmet come off at the 13-yard line. We never did get to if that was a helmet off in Prestonsburg or Martin County. It doesn't make any difference.
Doesn't matter. Once the helmet comes off, ball should be blown dead. It's the rule.
Messer carried it for 10 yards, and Miller takes it in from 3 out. Martin County has run 8 plays here in this first half. Prestonsburg 26. And Martin County's up 20-0.
The 2 big interceptions, though, were killers.
Yes. Of course, Martin County turned it over once, too, with the fumble, but Prestonsburg couldn't do nothing with it. And this looks like the onside kick coming.
Prestonsburg got the hands team out there again, and it is the onside kick. And they've let it get between their legs. Can they recover it? Ball still loose. Prestonsburg looks like they have it.
Boy, I tell you, Martin County had a shot at it. And you don't see an onside kick all the way down to the 25-yard line before somebody recovers it. Make it interesting.
Yeah.
Got a viewer saying number 20 is Max Johnson.
Max Johnson. All right. Let's see. Must be.
We got him as number 13
Maddox
here.
Johnson.
Maddox Johnson, number 13.
Yep, place kicker.
On
there
the
we
roster.
Go.
But now he's number 20 tonight. Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely we do. Prestonsburg in the shotgun. And they're going to give it to Jarvis. Boy, if he could have cut right, I believe he had a little room, Larry.
Yeah, he's trying to cut back, and might have been a touchdown saving tackle that time by number 17, Damian Cheek.
I mean, he is a potential scorer every time he touches the football.
Yes.
If he gets in the open field, it's just like that pick six, he's gone.
13-yard pickup. Puts him up to 59 yards.
So they, Prestonsburg, like I say, picked up a lot of yards here in this first half. Like time of possession is very lopsided.
Oh, yes. Yardages, too.
And Jarvis again. Gets out to the 40.
Yes.
Yep. Picks up 2, looks like. Second down and 8.
Well, you're talking about the yardage. Martin County's got 63 yards total. 13 carries for Jarvis for 61. But Martin County has got the points on the board. Through the turnovers, 20-0.
Got a 3-score lead right now.
Actually, you could say that Prestonsburg's had 3 turnovers because the other score they had was
the
from
bad
13
snap,
out, bad snap that was recovered on the 15-yard line.
There's Jarvis again trying to get to the outside, trying to stretch Martin County. Boy, nice tackle. Who was that? Number 3.
Number 3.
Caleb Costa.
Fought off a blocker and stopped Jarvis. Well, actually stopped him for a yard loss.
So 3rd down and 9.
Martin County's defense is keying on Jarvis, and he's making him live hard so far here in this first half.
Well, we're in twins wide to the right this time. Hamilton looking to throw again. No, I'm sorry, he handed it off. Nice fake. Who was that on the carry, Larry? Did you see that? Was that?
I couldn't tell.
John Little.
Was it John Little? Yeah, I thought that's who it was.
We got a official timeout player down.
He's going to pick up 7.
Who is that shaking up? I can't see
looks like a lineman, I think.
Nope, that is Little. Nope, 22. I'm sorry, that's Braxton Smith.
Yes. No, that's Little.
I'm looking at the wrong roster. That's right.
Yeah, John Little. Limping a little bit, took a shot.
So 4th and 4 now for Prestonsburg. The big decision right here.
It is.
You know, do you go for it?
Well,
take that chance.
And if you go for it and you give it to Martin County,
giving them the short field.
Short field, plus Martin County's going to get the kickoff second half.
Yeah, they only got 3:22 left in the half, right.
They're going to go for it. Or they're showing they're going for it, but it looks like they're actually in punt formation. But they don't have a punter back there.
Martin
County calls a timeout.
Timeout, Martin County, their last timeout of the first half.
That's all for them.
You can't bring them back in the second half, so might as well.
Yes.
So we'll stay right here. We've taken a bunch of timeout. 3:10 left in the first half. 20-0. Martin County. And, you know, Prestonsburg struggling right now, Larry.
They are. And what time we got break? We'll go over our sponsors list. We've got Appalachian Wireless on board tonight. John Greer Hunt for Kentucky Farm Bureau. Haired Family Pharmacy. Gearhart Fiber. Aftershock Preparedness and Nature's Pantry Foods. That's a mouthful.
Yep.
Zach McCoy for Jailer of Floyd County. Gearhart Security. Attorney John Earl Hunt. Speaking of Attorney John Earl Hunt, at the end of the game, we'll have Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. Brandon Spencer for 95th District State Representative. Coalfields Telephone. Steve Little for Floyd County Jailer and Gearhart TV.
All right, we're ready. Prestonsburg coming back out very quickly, and they're going to line up. I'm not sure what. It looks like they're going to go for it. We have a sideline warning on Martin County, I believe.
It's an odd formation.
On Martin County, that is the first of the half. Does not constitute a yardage penalty.
I'm wondering if that was just to stop the play so they could get some more personnel in there, Larry. If it was, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it might have been. They don't have no timeouts.
Yep.
And let's see, they're going to direct snap.
Yep, and he's got
it's going to be first down.
Down to the 49-yard line, first into Martin County territory, and they have yet, I don't think they've been stopped on their side of the field yet, have they?
Jarvis, 60-yard carry. And I don't think they have. Well,
technically they were with the bad snap. I don't know if that's really fair.
Yeah. Well, they was on their side of the field, I think, when
he snapped it, okay.
At the line of scrimmage, yes. Jarvis, 15 carries now, 66 yards, well under his average. He's averaging 161 yards a game.
And again, in that odd shotgun, that's going to hand it off. Well, Jarvis, boy, he gets drilled, doesn't he?
Took a good shot after 3 yards.
2nd and 7, we'll call it.
Clock moving at 2:12 left here first half. Prestonsburg has all 3 of their timeouts left, but might be a little shy about putting it in the air right now.
I can imagine.
They've attempted 5 passes, and 2 of them's been picked off.
The only 2 completions have been to the other team.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Split backs this time. Hamilton takes it, hands it off Jarvis. Nope.
No, that's Elliott.
That's Elliott, yep. Elliott breaks tackle, breaks out into the open, breaks another tackle, fighting for yardage, and he'll go down and come up with a first down at about the 36-yard line.
And he's going to pick up 10 on that carry.
Big play.
Yes. Prestonsburg got 1:24 on a moving clock.
Wide splits out to the right. And there's going to be an inside handoff on the second man. Was that?
That's number 24,
Brant George, yep.
And he's going to get
a first down. Picks up about 12.
He's going to get all the way down to the 25-yard line, pick up of 11. And that's his first carry of the night. Been active in the kicking game. Prestonsburg going
Jarvis
quickly.
Up the middle. Going to pick up about 8, maybe 9.
9
yep.
Down to the 16-yard line. Look for Prestonsburg to use a timeout.
They have.
Out Prestonsburg, first time out of the half.
20-0 right now. Martin County with 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
And we're back. Prestonsburg lined up down there with that odd-looking set. Now they'll switch back at a man coming around, and they're going to hand it off. Elliott, and it's going to be close.
He needed a yard, and
we got a flag. Yep.
Right at the point of the tackle.
Well, we'll hear
and he's going to be right at the yard marker, too.
Well,
dead ball, personal foul, late hit on the defense, half the distance. It's enough for a first down.
Wow.
So that's
Kenny shot herself in the foot there, didn't it?
That is. That's going to move it down to the 12.5-yard line.
Big play right now for Black Cats. If they can get this in there right now, Larry, stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yes.
They got 2 timeouts left. Hamilton takes it and wanting to throw. Got a man. And, boy, nice move. Touchdown, Elliott.
Elliott.
Well, that'll make up for one of those interceptions.
Yes.
Big play. Prestonsburg got him on the scoreboard here with 36 seconds left here in this first half of play.
Well, they really needed that.
Yes, they did.
Charlie, because as we said, Martin County, 20 points on the board, only run 8 plays, but they'll be getting the kickoff to start the second half. So that was desperate points for Prestonsburg. They come up with the big touchdown.
Hold is down. The kick is off.
No good.
No good. So 20-6. Martin County with 36 seconds left here in the half. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Let's go, Brandon.
I'm Brandon Spencer, candidate for state representative of the 95th District in Floyd and Pike counties.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
The Republicans seem to support one fella, some guy named Brandon. He's having a really good year, and I'm kind of happy for him.
You can show your support by going to letsgobrandonsr95.com.
We're back at Prestonsburg. 36 seconds left first half. Prestonsburg gets on the board 20-6 Martin County as we had the 7-yard pass from Hamilton to Elliott. Extra point no good. Prestonsburg set to kick off, Charlie.
Let's see what they do with it here. Willoughby ready to put a boot to it.
Well, he's got it over here on the hash mark. It might be an onside kick.
Nope,
but no,
line drive.
Line drive down the middle of the field.
Taking it to 15. And he'll get out to about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10. 32 seconds left here in the first half.
And that was a dangerous man fielding that ball. That was Messer.
Yes. See what Martin County will elect to do here with 32 seconds.
I think they'll just take a knee and go in. They're up by 14, and like we said, be receiving the kickoff to start the second half, so I don't think you take a chance.
I think they may hand one off. I don't think they'll do anything dangerous.
Of course, they've got a couple back there that could take it the distance any time.
They're going to give it up. Messer on the carry. He'll pick up about 4, and I'm assuming that'll be the last play of the first half. They don't have to run another play.
Yes, they don't have any timeouts either. Now they're moving it all out of another yard. Going to give him 5 on that one.
Maybe they're going to try to run one more. They're going to come up the line quickly. 9 seconds left. Can he get up there and get a snap? And he does. Give it Miller, yeah. And that'll be the end of the first half. 20-6. Martin County at the half here at Prestonsburg. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment on the Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Steve Little, candidate for Floyd County Jailer. I've dedicated over 25 years of my life to public service. Now I'm ready to put that experience to work in public office. As jailer, I'll ensure inmates and staff are kept safe. I'll run a clean facility. I'll keep the drugs out, enforce inmate work programs, and use taxpayer money wisely. I would appreciate your vote and support to make a change at the jail.
Elect Steve Little, Floyd County Jailer, for a clean, safe, and secure jail. Paid for by Steve Little.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
A new way to watch is here. Gearhart TV combines fast, dependable internet from Gearhart Broadband with our live streaming cable TV. Watch your favorite channels live on your TV, tablet, laptop, or mobile phone. With one easy-to-use app and cloud DVR, you never have to miss a minute again. It's that easy, so why wait? Check out channel lineups and pricing at mygtv.com or give us a call for more info at 606-478-9406 today. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
With Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville, you can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. Perfect for streaming 4K video. Websites load super fast and play games like never before, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville. Click gearhartfiber.com to find out more.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Some things just go perfect together, like super fast internet and Plume Adaptive Home Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. Start with reliable speeds that match your family's needs, whether powering just a few gadgets or a fully online home. Add Plume Adaptive Home Wi-Fi, controlled by our mobile app, to deliver a strong connection to every device in every room. Create the perfect combo for your family. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to learn more.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hello, this is Brandon Spencer, Republican candidate for state representative of the 95th District in Floyd and Pike counties. If we're going to change things in our district, it will take a team working together. The Kentucky House and Senate is now controlled by the Republican Party. I stand with Senator Rand Paul. My opponent stands with far-left Charles Booker. With your vote on November the 8th, I will be part of a team that can help the 95th District.
Paid for by Brandon Spencer.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2022.
The Appalachian Advantage plan is the simpler, better way to get the phone you actually want instead of paying hundreds of dollars up front. Simply pay the taxes up front and a few extra dollars a month and get the phone you really want. It's called the Appalachian Advantage, available at Appalachian Wireless.
More than ever, life is full of change, and sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
With Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville, you can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. Perfect for streaming 4K video. Websites load super fast and play games like never before, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville. Click gearhartfiber.com to find out more.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage Plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Prestonsburg High School, 20-6 right now. The Martin County Cardinals leading Prestonsburg Blackcats, and Martin County's defense made the big plays.
Yeah, they did, Charlie. Prestonsburg shot herself in the foot. They had 2 turnovers, both of them interceptions. One went for a pick 6. The second one would have went for a pick 6, but we had a player's helmet come off, and that kills the play. That was at the 13-yard line. Martin County able to punch it in. And then their second touchdown, Charlie, that they scored was off a bad snap on a punt for Prestonsburg. Lost 27 yards on that, and Martin County took over there on the 15-yard line and went in. So go over some individual numbers. Martin County, not a whole lot of numbers on the offensive side. Messer has got 5 carries for 47 yards, 23-yard touchdown. Miller carried it 2 times for 3 yards. He had a 3-yard touchdown. Rufus carried it 1 time for 11. Phillips 1 time for 2. And Jude 1 time for 6. And on that carry, that's when Jude fumbled, only turnover for Martin County. For Prestonsburg, Jarvis, 17 carries, 78 yards. Little was 6 carries, 26 yards. Elliott, 6 carries for 33 yards, and George 1 for 11. In the passing game, Reese Hamilton 1 of 6 for 7 yards and a touchdown. He also had the 2 interceptions. That touchdown pass going to Elliott, and that's the only score Prestonsburg puts up, and that was with 36 seconds left in the first half. So almost shut out in the first half. So Prestonsburg, as we said, the 2 turnovers was penalized 1 time for 5 yards. Penalty-wise for Martin County, 3 penalties for 17 yards. So total yardage for both teams. Martin County, 10 offensive plays in the first half, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those, as we said, they had to pick 6, and then the other 2 scoring drives was from the 13 and the 15-yard line.
Well, they had the one that should have been a pick 6, but the helmet came off.
Right.
And then they had the bad snap on the punt.
Yes.
And just had the short field. Prestonsburg, like I say, dominated the yardage, dominated time of possession, but down 14 on the scoreboard.
Prestonsburg 165 yards total, had 158 on the ground on 30 carries, 1 of 6 passing. As we said, 7 yards, that was the touchdown. So they have 36 plays, 165 yards to Martin County's 10 plays for 69 yards on offense, but Martin County on the scoreboard with the lead 20-6.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back with second half action in just a moment. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
New way to watch is here. Gearhart TV combines fast, dependable internet from Gearhart Broadband with our live streaming cable TV. Watch your favorite channels live on your TV, tablet, laptop, or mobile phone. With one easy-to-use app and cloud DVR, you never have to miss a minute again. It's that easy, so why wait? Check out channel lineups and pricing at mygtv.com or give us a call for more info at 606-478-9406 today. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2022.
Hello, this is Brandon Spencer, Republican candidate for state representative of the 95th District in Floyd and Pike counties. If we're going to change things in our district, it will take a team working together. The Kentucky House and Senate is now controlled by the Republican Party. I stand with Senator Rand Paul. My opponent stands with far-left Charles Booker. With your vote on November the 8th, I will be part of a team that can help the 95th District.
Paid for by Brandon Spencer.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
More than ever, life is full of change. And sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
I'm Steve Little, candidate for Floyd County Jailer. I've dedicated over 25 years of my life to public service. Now I'm ready to put that experience to work in public office. As jailer, I'll ensure inmates and staff are kept safe. I'll run a clean facility. I'll keep the drugs out, enforce inmate work programs, and use taxpayer money wisely. I would appreciate your vote and support to make a change at the jail.
Elect Steve Little, Floyd County Jailer, for a clean, safe, and secure jail. Paid for by Steve Little.
With Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville, you can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. Perfect for streaming 4K video. Websites load super fast and play games like never before, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience Gearhart Fiber, coming soon to the city of Pikeville. Click gearhartfiber.com to find out more.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Welcome back to Prestonsburg. About ready to get the second half started. 20-6, Martin County over Prestonsburg. Martin County will be receiving the kickoff here in the second half when we get started. About a minute away, and Charlie, kind of an odd first half, as we said. If the viewers are not listening, when we went over our stats, Martin County only ran 10 offensive plays in the first half for 69 yards, but yet they have the 20-6 lead, and due to their defense.
Oh yeah, the 2 picks and then the bad snap, they took advantage of all 3 of those situations, put in 3 scores. They've got a 14-point lead right now, as we're just seconds away from this second half kickoff, and they will get the ball to start the second half as well, Larry.
Yes, they had a 15-yard and a 13-yard scoring drive. On the 13-yard, they would have had 2 pick sixes, but on the second one, player's helmet come off as the interceptor, who was Phillips, was at the 13-yard line. High school rules, when a helmet comes off, that immediately kills the play. And that negated the pick 6 for Phillips. Of course, that was when Miller took it in from 3 yards out a couple plays later and scored.
Wayne just sent me a message. Floyd Central and Lawrence, 21-21 at halftime.
Wow, that's a shocker. Lawrence kind of coming off the big win over Belfry. First win over Belfry in 20 years. Floyd Central with the, I think, a 20 or 21 game losing streak going, so that's a shocker.
Martin County lets it go out of bounds.
Yes. It'll go out of bounds at the 20s, so they have 3 options on that. Most likely they'll take it at the 35-yard line.
Most teams do.
Yes.
Occasionally you'll see one make them kick it over.
Right. And that's what they're going to do as the officials brings the ball up to the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 Martin County.
Mind everybody, we're going to pick an Intermountain Sports Attorney John Earl Hunt player of the game by the end of this one. And Martin County may be leading that trend right now, Larry.
I think so. Of course, Jarvis had a big first half. He had 17 carries, 78 yards. Came in averaging 161 yards for Prestonsburg.
And nothing there. Going to lose a yard on the play. I think they gave that was that. That
was Rufus.
Rufus, yep.
No gain.
They gave him some forward progress.
Now they marked it right back at the 35.
Well, I thought he was going to lose a yard actually.
Yeah, right. Prestonsburg defense is stout on that one.
Back in the I formation. And this time they'll get it on the outside. Messer breaks a tackle, breaks a second when he gets out across the 40. And we'll mark him at about the 41-yard line. Will be 3rd down and 4.
Pick up a 6 for Messer. That's 53 yards now for him.
Bringing the play back in from the sideline is Jude. We haven't seen Jude run the ball tonight.
One time, and that was when he fumbled. So
right.
And I think that I don't think that was a design play. It looked like, we talked about it earlier. It looked like him and the ball carrier collided, and he just didn't feel comfortable handing it off.
Oh
man. Prestonsburg defense come in on that one. Let's see if we can pick up a number. I think it was number 66, it looks like, for Prestonsburg. Braxton Jude.
Tough hit there.
And that was Messer carrying, and he got a yard loss.
Yes, moved the ball back to the 40-yard line.
Forces Martin County their first punt of the game, so a big defensive stand for Prestonsburg to start this second half. That's what they're going to have to do to get back into this game.
Oh, yeah, they got to get some stops. You're right. Nice punt. Prestonsburg lets it bounce, and it'll take a Martin County bounce to the 30, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Black Cats.
Of course, the Black Cat defense, didn't give up a whole lot of yards in that first half. Like we said, only 69 yards. That was on 10 plays. That's 6.9 carries or yards a carry or a play. But, they need to get this and had the big stop. Now they need to score, get right back into this game early here in this third quarter.
Yeah, that's what you want to get, that momentum shift. See what they do. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Jarvis on this drive. And they'll try to get set quickly. And there's a handoff to Jarvis. And Jarvis is going to get out across the 30 for a gain of 1.
Yes,
Second down and 9.
Nice defensive play that time by, that's number 24, Madden Miller with the big tackle.
Prestonsburg back in the huddle. They'll come back up the line of scrimmage this time. Shotgun formation. Fakes the pass, or throws a little low pass out to Elliott. Elliott, nice move, but he'll be tackled after about they're going to give him a 4-yard. 5, okay.
Yeah, going to mark him out to the 36.
So 3rd down now and 4 coming up for the Black Cats.
Hamilton's first 5 passes 0 for 5 with 2 interceptions. He's 2 of 2. His last 2 for 12 yards and a touchdown.
Motion out of the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Jarvis. Jarvis cuts back and has a 1st down.
Yes.
To about the 42-yard line, looks like.
Pick up of 6. 19 carries for the young man so far, 85 yards.
He'll get, Hamilton brings play back from the sideline.
He's one of those players, Charlie, that, 1 yard, 2 yards, 5 yards, and then next thing you know, he's going to 65.
Yeah.
You got to keep feeding him.
Going to do the pitch out again back there. Elliott got a hole, makes a nice cut, stutter step, and he'll have a big 1st down in Martin County territory at the 41, looks like.
17-yard run by Elliott. Puts him up to 50 yards on 7 carries.
So 1st and 10 down for the Black Cats, ball to 41. Getting this McGoffin County defense or Martin County defense on their heels.
Yes.
And we got a whistle.
And see a flag on the other side. Maybe it's something on the line.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense, number 3.
So 5-yard pickup by penalty for Prestonsburg.
That's going to make it. Should be 1st and 5, shouldn't it? They got
Should be,
second
yes.
on the box.
I'm assuming they'll correct that here. But on the next play.
Got 2nd 5 on the scoreboard also, but.
There's motion.
Jarvis,
and they'll have to change it to 1st down anyway.
There he goes.
And he may get into the end zone. Did he get there? No,
Nope.
Stepped out at about the 3.
Stepped out at the 3-yard line, the 33-yard explosion by Jarvis.
So Jarvis will have 1st and goal now with 8:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter, trailing 20-6. Try to cut into that lead of Martin County now.
Gives the young man 118 yards on 20 carries.
Right back on track, isn't he?
He's back on track. Came in averaging 161.
Split back formation. They're And fumble, and Martin County has it.
with it. Wow, Prestonsburg shooting herself in the foot again.
Third turnover of the night for Prestonsburg.
Down in scoring position, Charlie.
Yep. Well, you know, better than their first two. You know, the first two turnovers ended directly in scores.
Well, if you could say a turnover's better, that was just a bad exchange.
Yes.
That was a time between Hamilton and Jarvis. Don't know if Hamilton was trying to pull it and was going to maybe pass it, or it was just a bad exchange, but couldn't come up with the loose ball, and Martin County in business from their own 12-yard line.
Prestonsburg needs a big stop here after that turnover.
Yes.
And they've got the first play was a big one. Going to lose 3 or 4 yards on the play, looks like.
Going to lose 3. Was that Messer?
I think so. So we're going to say a loss of 4 according. We'll call it 3. 2nd and 13. Martin County again comes up under center. And this time we're going to give it on the outside. Is that Messer again? Or?
Yes, it is.
And Messer's going to pick up about 13 yards.
He's going to come up about 2 yards short, looks like. About a yard short now as they give the marker. Pick up of 12.
So 3rd and 1 here now for the Cardinals. 6:55 right here to go in the third quarter, 20-6. Martin County with the lead. They would love to get this down the field a little bit more.
Yes.
And again, Messer hitting the backfield.
Wow. The whole front line of Prestonsburg just blew the offensive line up, and he's going to lose back to the 20, and it's going to bring up 4th and 2. So Martin County's going to have to be forced to punt. 10 carries, 60 yards now for Messer. Prestonsburg's defense has come up with the 2 big stops.
Yes.
And the offense is going to have to quit shooting herself in the foot.
Yeah, you're right. That's
should come out of this in good field position.
You would think so. Did he shank it or did they get a hand on it?
No, he shanked it. It went straight up in the air, and they're going to pick it up at the 28-yard line, an 8-yard punt. And like I said, they should come out for good field position.
Well, that's better than good. That's excellent.
Yes. So they'll have a chance to score on a short field now. Prestonsburg with 3 turnovers, and then you could also say 4 turnovers. They had the bad snap on the punt attempt, lost 27 yards, and Martin County got that on the 15-yard line of Prestonsburg.
Empty backfield look. Jarvis will come out, hand it to Jarvis. Jarvis nowhere to go.
And another helmet coming off.
A young man will have to go out for a play.
And Jarvis losing 2.
Both defenses have played well here in the second half.
They have.
I mean, Martin County gave up the 1 big play. Other than that, it's been pretty tight defense.
You're right.
Prestonsburg will split 2 out to the right. And that's an illegal shift, ain't it, Larry?
No.
Okay, you can't put 3 people in motion. Yep, going to try to hand it off on the inside. Big hole.
John Little.
And John Little breaks another tackle, still on his feet, gets down near the 10-yard line.
19-yard carry, John Little. Little's 45 yards on 7 carries now. Prestonsburg offense has moved the football.
They have.
They're just had the turnovers that's really killed them right now.
They'll come back up the line of scrimmage again.
4:35 left here in the third.
And they're going to hand it off. That coming around Elliott, trying to come around the inside,
Yep.
cuts back, and he's going to get maybe a yard, and that's going to be it.
Going to give him down to the 9. Going to give him 2 on it.
They're scooting him back closer to the 10 now. I guess you'd call it the 9.
52 yards now on 8 carries for Elliott.
4 minutes left here in this third quarter, 20-6 Martin County, but Prestonsburg knocking on the door again. Going to give it to Jarvis. Jarvis cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be short of the first down marker, so it'll be third down and what, 1, maybe 2?
Let's see where they put. I think they're going to mark him at the 4.
Yeah. 3rd and 3. Of course, obviously 4 down territory here. Prestonsburg quickly back in. And they're going to hand it. Jarvis says spin
move at the goal line, and he's going to be stopped at the 1, just
first
inside
and goal,
the 1.
Yep. So first and goal from the 1.
Yes, that's the good thing. You got the first down, so they're going to have 4 tries at it from the 1 yard line. And they got the heavy.
Jarvis. Oh, I'm sorry.
And they're through it to Elliott.
Yep, Elliott's going to have the touchdown.
Jarvis threw it.
Yep.
Wow. A little wrinkle there.
20-12 now. 3 minutes, 1 second to play here in this third quarter. Big time. This extra point means a lot right here, Larry.
Yes. It really does. And they're going to go for 2.
And he's looking to throw again. Yep.
John Little.
Nope, hands it off. Nice little draw there.
Yes. Prestonsburg moves back to within 6. 2014, 3:01 left third quarter. Prestonsburg will be kicking off when we return. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
We're back at Prestonsburg, 3:01 left third quarter as Prestonsburg closes the gap to 6 points, 20-14, as Jarvis, a 1 yard touchdown pass to Elliott, 2-point conversion good by John Little.
Taking it about the 18, big hole, and now he runs into some Prestonsburg players, but a good return out to about the 37-yard line, looks like. First and 10, Martin County.
Messer with the return. Prestonsburg defense made some adjustments at the half, and they forced Martin County to punt the first 2 possessions here in the second half, Charlie, and the last one they had an 8-yard punt. So he ended up giving Prestonsburg great field position. They score on a short field, cut the lead to 6.
Martin County under center, taking it, and going to pitch it out.
Miller
with a nice cutback to gain a yard. Looked like he's going to get hit in the backfield, maybe 2.
Going to give him 2.
Second down and 8.
Prestonsburg defense, Charlie, as they put some pressure on the offensive line here in the second half as they're playing downhill more this second half than they did the first half, and it's giving Martin County some problems.
Second and 8. On something a little bit different. The big hole opens up. That's going to be a first down. Let's see.
Number 11, Phillips, I think.
Yep.
And he's down at the 50, a pickup of 10, and he's still down. Look like a cramp.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that look and that feeling both.
Yes.
So they'll get him loosened back up on the sideline here in a moment. 2:07 left here in the third quarter, 20-14. Martin County with the lead. Prestonsburg making a run here to start the second half.
Yes, they are. We got a viewer looking in from Lancaster, Kentucky. We appreciate you tuning in the game tonight. We got a good one brewing here. 2:07 left, as Charlie said, third quarter, 20-14, as Prestonsburg has put the only points on the board here in the second half on a touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion. Player on the sideline getting attended to now had the cramps. That was the ball carrier, Phillips. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line for Martin County.
A big play for Martin County. They needed that first down to give them a little bit of confidence going into this second half, Larry.
Yes. Yeah, the defense had stymied the first two drives, and they've got something going here. And even if they hold it, they can flip the field position because they're at the 50-yard line.
High formation. And second man through. He got a hole. He's goal. Man, nice tackle. That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there. That was 24 on the tackle. That's Brent George.
And that was Messer on the carry. And he's going to have 14 yards, and it could have been as close to a horse collar tackle also. Got a viewer watching in from Versailles, Kentucky, all over Kentucky, looking into eastern Kentucky, watching a battle here in 2A.
Our Messer again, and he'll get maybe 3, maybe 4 on the play.
I think that was number 25, Rufus on it.
Is that Rufus?
Or no, that's Messer coming off the battle pile. Rufus got up with him. I guess he was the lead blocker on that, so Messer's going to pick up 3.
2nd and 7. 1 minute left here in the third quarter, 2014. Martin County with the lead.
Joe Jude watching in from Oyent, Ohio.
And there's
another horse collar tackle and not called.
That'll bring it back to 3rd and 9 now.
That was Miller on the carry. Losing 2.
Haven't been a lot of flags in this game.
Has not. Had 4 penalties on Martin County and 1 on Prestonsburg, total of 5. We had that probably the first 5 minutes of last week.
Every bit of it.
Got a viewer watching in from Morristown, Tennessee.
Back to that I formation. Jude snakes it. And a nice break. Well, they're actually going to lose yardage on the bounce there.
And that's back to the 40-yard line. He was going to lose 5. That was Messer.
So 3rd and 14. What do? I guess you call timeout and talk about it. So we'll come back on fourth quarter, 20-14. Martin County at the end of 3. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage Plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
We're back at Prestonsburg, ready for fourth quarter action, 20-14 in a big 2A district matchup. The winner of this game will end up with the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and the loser will drop to a 3 seed and most likely will travel down to Middlesboro. As we start the fourth quarter, Martin County has the lead, but they're 4th and 15
It looks like 4th and 14, I believe, Larry.
Okay, I was going to add on the scoreboards. The ball at the 40-yard line of Prestonsburg.
First down marker would be at the 26. And looking to throw. Like I say, they don't throw it much. And he's going to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. I don't know if he meant to knock that down and not catch it, but there's a good move.
Yes, I was getting ready to say the same thing. It served Prestonsburg well that he didn't intercept that one because Martin County's going to turn it over on downs on the 40-yard line of Prestonsburg, and we've got a Prestonsburg player look like cramping up now too. So Prestonsburg has been the better offensive team here in the second half so far, Charlie.
They've been a better defensive team in the second half.
They have. So I guess you'd say they're just the better team in the second half,
So far, it looks like we've still got an official timeout for injury, but, we'll stay right here because cramp usually don't take long. 11:53 to play in the ball game now.
Of course, those first half stats was a little misleading anyway.
Yes.
Martin County had the 20-6 lead, but they only run 10 plays in that first half due to the turnovers of Prestonsburg.
But they did take advantage of their situations, which they've not done here in the second half.
Right. Well, Prestonsburg turned it over once, but it was down on the Martin County's 15-yard line, I think. Then you had the 8-yard punt. Yeah. So Prestonsburg scored on the short field.
So both teams have messed up a punt.
Yes.
And both of them paid for it. So Prestonsburg will have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jarvis for Prestonsburg, 23 carries for 122 yards.
And he'll carry it right up the middle and nothing. No gain.
Martin County's defense stout up on the front line that time. Of course, Jarvis is counted for both the touchdowns. Elliott has got both of them on receptions, but Jarvis threw
one of them, right?
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Prestonsburg out with 2 wideouts to the left. There's Jarvis again trying to go to the outside, and this time he's going to get 3, maybe 4.
They want to give him at the 44, so that is a pickup of 4.
So bring up 3rd down and 6 now for the Black Cats.
Jarvis has been a workhorse tonight, Charlie. 25 carries, 126 yards.
That's a bunch.
And we've still got 10:50 left here in the ball game. His team trails by 6.
Motion and Elliott coming around the outside, trying to stretch it out, makes a cut. He'll get run out of bounds, not till he gets a 1st down, though.
Boy, I tell you, Elliott has done some nice running for
Elliott may be their leader to me. I mean, even though Jarvis has the better numbers, Elliott's made some big plays when they needed him.
Well, he's got 62 yards on the ground, 9 carries, and like I said, he's got
the 2 touchdowns.
The 2 touchdown receptions, a 7-yard and a 1-yard reception. So he's making a strong move right now for that player of the game. Let's see, and again we've got
a player down on the
sideline. And that's Martin County, and don't know if that's a cramp. Another cramp. They just picked him up, pulled him off the field, and said, "Let's go."
Yeah, let's keep playing.
Backyard move there. Right?
Yeah. 1st and 10, Prestonsburg. 10:36 to play here in the ball game. They trail by 6, 20-16.
Dirt court basketball, Eddie.
Yeah.
If it ain't bleeding, it's not a foul.
That's right. No blood, no foul. And Eric Jarvis trying to get through, and he'll get tackled ahead for a gain of 6.
Well, I tell you, he just twists and turns, and you just don't very often get a good lick on him.
You're right. He does have good body control.
He's approaching that average now. He came in averaging 161 yards on the ground. He's at 132 right now.
They're going to mark it as a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5. taking their time and looking to throw it. And nice little pass
Elliott.
out. Elliott, and he's got a first down and more. And he'll get down inside the 20, I believe, before they knock him out of bounds.
Going to mark him out at the 21.
Yep.
A pickup of 20 yards, and we've got another cramp on the other side of Martin County.
So 9:50 to play here in the ball game. Prestonsburg making a move to tie, maybe take the lead here.
Elliott now 4 receptions, 33 yards, 2 touchdowns. And he's got 62 yards on the ground, so he's approaching 100 total yards himself.
Yep. I mean, he's been the secondary option, but he's been a very potent option out there tonight.
He has. He's their second leading rusher and the only person to catch a pass.
Up the Martin County player across the field here. Yeah. What's that? That stiff-legged walk, that hurts.
Well, I tell you it does.
Have sympathy pains for him right now, ain't you?
And you know, that's unusual. It's kind of a cool night tonight.
Yes.
And here in the second half, that makes 3 or 4 times we've had players on both sides.
Both sides,
cramping
right.
up.
Well, part of that goes show how hard they're playing, too.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, it means a lot, just
Yeah.
like we said, you know.
Yeah.
Second place in the district and
on their way on the road. Yep.
Home field advantage on the first playoff game on the line here tonight.
And they're going to
Double handoff
again and pick up about 3 or 4 on that one.
That was Brant George, number 24. Let's see, where do they put him at?
Maybe a pickup of 5.
They're going to give him the 16. You're right. Pick up a 5. George 2 carries for 16 yards now.
2nd and 5.
Prestonsburg taking a lot of time off the clock on a long sustained drive right now. Started this drive on their own 40-yard line.
There's Jarvis. And
he's
going to take it in. Yep.
Untouched till he got to the 5-yard line. 16 yards out. Jarvis
ties it at 20 with 9:08 to play here in the ball game. Chance to take the lead right here on the conversion.
Yes. Now, do you try for the extra point or do you go for the 2-point conversion? They're going to try to kick it, Charlie.
You know, he's a pretty good kicker. I take my chances.
Yes, yes. Prestonsburg all the way back.
Jarvis is the holder, though. That one
Looks
looks to
good.
be good.
And is. No.
No, we're tied at 20 with 9:08 to play. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2022.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
And we're back at Prestonsburg. 9:08 left here in the ball game as Prestonsburg has come back from a 14-point halftime deficit to tie it at 20. They'll be kicking off to Martin County, and their last score was a 16-yard run by Jarvis. The extra point, no good.
Crazy ball game.
Yes,
Tale of
it
2
is.
halves so far.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that.
They're going to kick it deep. It'll be fielded at the 19-yard line and try to get out. They'll get up to about the 23. Will be 1st and 10 now for Martin County.
That number 17, Damian Cheek, with the return.
Big drive this time for the Cardinals. Got momentum on the backs of the Black Cats right now.
Yes, they have. They've seized that momentum straight out of the locker room as they stop Martin County on the 3 and out to start with.
Absolutely. We'll see what they do here.
And then they stopped Martin County the first 2 possessions. Last time, Martin County turned it over on down.
Right.
So Prestonsburg's defense has really come out stout here in the second half.
We have a timeout. What's going on here? We have a timeout or an injury timeout?
Don't know. They're motioning somebody. Well,
they had a player come off. Looked like he was cramping because he was limping coming off.
Well, he's
I thought they were trying to get him to come back on the field.
That was number 17, the returned ball. That was Cheek, and he's over here on his cheeks right now. They're working on him.
I don't know what.
Looks like he's having a cramp. I don't know what that was about. The official coming over and looking. So I don't know. Now we got another timeout. And
timeout,
go to Prestonsburg.
9:01 to play.
Prestonsburg.
9:01 to play here in the ballgame. 2020. We'll be right back. It's Intermountain Sports Network.
The Appalachian Advantage plan is the simpler, better way to get the phone you actually want instead of paying hundreds of dollars up front. Simply pay the taxes up front and a few extra dollars a month and get the phone you really want. It's called the Appalachian Advantage, available at Appalachian Wireless.
Everything you love about TV and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Plus, easily find and watch your favorite shows. Anywhere, on any device. Great for the entire family and easy to use.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2020.
With the wishbone behind him, and it's going to be trying to get it to the outside. Got a block. Got a couple of good blocks. Messer cuts it up. He'll be brought out near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Pick up a 15, no flags.
That's just old school mountain football right there. Line up in the wishbone and run it.
Yes, it is. 87 yards, 14 carries now for Messer.
Or Belfry football.
Right.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Martin County at the 49.
Clock stopped as Messer went out of bounds, 8:54 left. We're tied at 20. Big drive here from Martin County.
Yes, it is.
The way Prestonsburg's been moving the ball on the ground, this might be their last opportunity on the offensive side.
Back to the wishbone again. And nowhere to go this time.
Wow. Number 24, Miller.
And he's going to lose 4.
Back to the 45-yard line.
So bring up 2nd down and 14.
Miller's 5 carries now, a -1 yard, but he has a 3-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
2nd and 14, and that's not good when you're basically a running team and you get behind the chains.
Yeah, you don't want to get that far behind the chains. We've not seen them attempt a pass tonight.
One pass, Tim.
No, that's right. You're right. Well,
Messer
says that's all right. 14 ain't bad. I can get 15. We'll get a first down.
And the ball come loose, but no, they blowed it dead.
It was already blown dead.
Blowed it dead. 15-yard pickup, 1st down, Martin County.
So 1st and 10 now for the Martin County Cardinals with 8 minutes to play in the ball game. Tie game. I tell you what. Now these last possessions for both teams. If Prestonsburg gets another one,
it's going to get intense. 102 yards now for Messer on 15 carries. Had a big game.
They go back. They're going to just must double tight. Wishbone formation. 2nd man through. And a gain of a couple.
That again was Miller.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Martin County has got what they call the heavy formation in. They're just going to that wishbone and just pounding it straight up the middle. Trying to take the time off the clock if they don't score, or if they do, not leave Prestonsburg with much time.
Yep. And going to be the man in the trailing back, and he's going to get a 1st down out near the 30, I believe, Larry.
That's Messer. They're going to mark him at the 29, pickup of 9. Messer carrying the mail right now.
And delivering it.
Yes, he is. It puts him up to 111 yards.
This is basically a challenge by the Martin County offense that we're going to line up and run it down your throat, see if you can stop us.
Messer came in averaging 121 yards. He's 10 yards away from that.
You're going to have a chance at it right here. Makes a cutback. And no gain.
That's number 24, Miller.
Miller, okay. Let's see.
Time down to 6 minutes here in the ball game. We're tied at 20. Number 2 seed in the district on the line here between these two teams at a home field first round playoff game.
Now they're going to come back up, same look. One wide out. Of course, you got man coverage on that. If you can throw the ball, he got a shot.
Yes.
And first man up the middle. No.
That's Rufus.
Rufus. And
Big
Rufus.
fullback.
And we got a flag.
And that's going to be a face mask.
That's what I would imagine where it's at. It's a 5-yard pickup with maybe 15 tacked on.
I thought before he went down, I seen a hand come up to the face. Let's see what we've got. And they're going to stop him. Face
On
mask.
the defense.
Was face mask. You're right.
Yes. Give him 4 yards on the carry down to the 25, and let's see if that should be half the distance, right?
Yep, I think so, because you're outside the 20. You're at the 24.
Well, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Okay.
So if you're inside the 30 on a 15-yard penalty, it would be half the distance. And I'm not sure if they have the.
They have the 5-yard.
They have the 5-yard in high school, and that's what what they're going to give him because they marked it down to the 21-yard line. And that's going to bring up second, and looks like a yard. About 2 yards.
About 2 yards, looks like, yeah. So 5:29 left in the ball game. We're tied at 20, and Martin County threatening now. Just outside the red zone, as they call it. Big lineman for Prestonsburg being helped off. 71, let's see, that is Nick Porter.
It looked like he had some problems.
Yeah, he had a cramp. Yeah, he's walking off under his own power. Martin County over here in a huddle on the sideline.
5:29 left here in the ball game. We're tied at 20, folks. It's going right down to the wire.
Please do not use a megaphone. You will be ejected from the field.
Okay. If it's not a powered one, is that right or not?
I don't know. He's the man out there.
That's his call. You're right. Wishbone formation. And, boy, nice Prestonsburg, nice tackle. He's going to lose 3 yards, looks like, Larry.
Let's see, they're going to mark him at the 25.
Yep.
That'd be losing 4, looks like. And that was Messer, right?
Yep. 3rd and 5.
3rd and probably 6, looks like. Have to get to the 19, I think.
Well, just across the 20 from looks from my angle. Hard to tell where they set them so far off the playing field now.
Right.
Anyway, we'll call it 3rd and 6. We'll go with that. Wishbone formation. And big hole. First down and more. As he breaks through, he's on his feet. Touchdown. Martin County.
Out of bounds. Number 24, Miller, with a heck of a run as he ran through tackles, made a spin move on the sideline, and goes in for the touchdown.
Huge play for Martin County.
Well, no. Now they're
going to
saying
say stepped out of bounds. Well,
no, they're lining up for the
extra point. Yep. 26-20 right now. Martin County with the lead. Just 4:59 left in the ball game. Extra point is up. This one looks to be good. It is. So it is 27-20 Martin County with 4:59 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
And we're back at Prestonsburg as Martin County, their first score at the second half as they retake the lead, 27-20 on a 25-yard run by Miller. And what a run it was, Charlie, and extra point good. They'll kick off with 4:59 left. Prestonsburg with 2 timeouts left, and they'll have a chance to tie it. Or if the score, they could go for the 2-point conversion for the win.
Will be a battle this last 5 minutes.
Yes, a nice drive that time by Martin County as their first 3 possessions, they had 2 punts and a turnover on downs, but they put it together that time with some nice running with Messer and Miller. Miller carried it 2 or 3 times that
yes, he did.
drive and for no gain or lost some yards, but he had the big 25-yard run when it counted.
So we're waiting on the Martin County player to, I guess, be moved a little farther away from the playing field there, wouldn't you? Because he's in that, whatever you call that zone there, Larry.
Yeah, he's cramping up, and Prestonsburg also had a player cramping up, so let's see.
I think they're just going to play on with him laying there. I'd move him back a few more feet if it was me. But
I think so. He's in that. And here's the kick.
And Prestonsburg, yep, they're able to field it.
George.
And
wow,
he tackled out of bounds, yep.
He juggled that for 5 yards,
yeah, he did.
And he was just lucky that one of Martin County's players didn't hit him, and we've got a Martin County player and a Prestonsburg player down. Big collision right at the 45-yard line.
Great field position, though. They're going right at midfield for the Black Cats here.
Yes, that's where they're marking it.
So 4:55 to go, 27-20 Martin County. And players down on both teams out there right now.
Yeah, I had a big collision right there at the 45-yard line of Prestonsburg. Don't see no numbers yet. Number 2 seed on the line here in tonight's game in the district. That number 2 seed goes along with it would be a first-round home playoff game. So a lot at stake. These 2 teams has really played hard here tonight.
Looking to see if we've had don't have any local scores up on the scoreboard yet. Of course, this game moving along pretty quickly here.
Well, you got both teams primarily running the ball. See, that looks like number 11 for Martin County getting up off the ground. That's Christopher Phillips. And must have had a cramp. He's
running
off under his own power and didn't see the number for Prestonsburg, but he's left the field also. So we're about ready to get back to action. 4:55 left. Prestonsburg trails by 7. They have it at the 50-yard line.
We're going to have to wait till the very end to name our attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the game.
It looks like whoever who has the ball last might be the winner of this one. Jarvis,
another big run. It looks like he's got a first down,
10 yards and a first down. 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1 via the pass.
4:42 now left in the ball game. Well,
And we got a Martin County player down with a cramp.
Okay. We're going to stop the clock again here.
And according to the stats that we had, Charlie, given to us, that pass by Jarvis was his first attempt of the season.
Well, he's perfect. And a touchdown to boot. That's a good way to hit one pass on
You're
the
right.
season.
Hamilton 20 or 67 pass attempts, and Alex Harris 4, and those are the only two players we have that for attempted passing. So that was a play on the probably the bottom left-hand corner of the play sheet or something for Jarvis to be throwing it.
Well, they pulled out all the stops tonight, both teams, I'm sure, because this is, like I say, big game.
Oh, yes.
And Martin,
that's number 25 at Jaquan Rufus. Cramping and walking gingerly. He had cramp, but I think it looked like to me they was working on both legs.
Yeah.
Of course, Prestonsburg with 2 timeouts and with all these cramping issues that we're having on both sides of the football, both teams, giving a lot of opportunities for the coaches to go over some strategy with their teams.
Without wasting a timeout.
Without using their timeouts. You're exactly right.
Here comes Prestonsburg running back up to the line of scrimmage. Going to try to get the play off very quickly, would be my guess. There's the motion. Snap, handed it Jarvis. No.
Jarvis hands it off to a man up the middle, and
who is it this time? I can't.
John Little.
John Little.
And he's going to pick up 1.
Yep. So second down and 9.
That double handoff's worked a couple times for Prestonsburg, and then also a couple times it's resulted in what we just had, 1 or 2 yard gain.
Yeah. Shotgun formation. There's motion across the front. Jarvis up the middle. And Jarvis another big run. He's got a first down again. Pickup of 10.
Pickup of 10 at the 29-yard line, and he has got to his game average as he's averaging 161 coming in. That puts him at 169 on his 29th carry of the night.
A lot of carries.
That's a workhorse.
In the shotgun again, here comes motion. And they're going to give it the end around.
Elliott, boy, it looked like if he'd have cut it up.
And nowhere to go.
Wow, he's going to lose a yard, and he looked like he had some room, Charlie, if he'd have cut it up the middle there.
We'll call it second down and 11 now with 3:27 to play.
Clock running at 3:18 now. Prestonsburg second and 11 on Martin County's 30-yard line.
Prestonsburg back in the huddle. They'll come out quickly. And he's looking to throw. Incomplete.
Trying to get it to Elliott.
Yep. He's been the favorite receiver.
Well, he's got 4 receptions. He's got 3 from Hamilton and then the 1 reception from Jarvis. He's got 2 of the touchdowns for Prestonsburg.
3rd and 11 now coming up for the Black Cats. Of course, obviously 4-down territory here with time and distance.
Yes, that stops the clock with 2:51 left. Martin County's defense trying to bowl their back. They haven't been able to stop the Black Cats tonight. In this second half, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and then Prestonsburg turned it over on a fumble. And here's Jarvis.
Yep.
Big run.
He's going to be about 2 yards short, so it'll bring up a 4th down and 2. Maybe 3. Let's see where they mark him at.
We're going to mark him at the 20, just inside the 22-yard line. We'll call it 4th and 3.
Big play right here.
This could be the ball game.
Yes, if Martin County can get a stop, they just about to win it. Still have to run up some plays, but Prestonsburg set. Gonna give it to Jarvis. And it's close.
Well, they ain't had to blow the whistle yet.
Martin's saying the ball's loose.
No, they're saying they stopped him,
okay.
what they're saying, and
it's close.
Yeah, they're going to have to measure it. It's just inside the 20-yard line, and the sticks look like they might be at the 19-yard line. We can't see the way they got the angle, but they're going to bring it out and measure it. So 1:59 left. This could be it, Charlie.
Big measurement here.
Prestonsburg's got 2 timeouts, so they can stop the clock 2 times. If Martin County gets the football, and it's going to be short. Needed 3, got 2, and Martin County takes over.
Needed 3 and got 2 3/4 is what they got. It was close.
Right.
Looked like it was about a foot short.
Length of the football.
Yep.
So Martin County 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Prestonsburg with 2 timeouts left, 1:59 left in the ball game.
Martin County needs to get probably 2 first downs.
If they can get 1, it'd be it.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yes. But it depends on which play they get it on. If they get a 10-yard run the first play, then, it would be different. But if they run a couple of plays and then takes 5 or 6 plays, it'd be over with. And
which
they're going to get
I don't know. I may be encroachment.
They're going to call false start. That's how it's pointing toward Martin County.
And the White Hat's pointing the other way.
Dead ball, false start, 53 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
That was a tough call. I'm not going to say either way because I saw both of them move.
Yes. 5 penalties against Martin County now, 27 yards.
So 1st and 15 now. That's bad for Martin County.
Yeah, that puts a different perspective on it now. You lose 5 yards and no time coming off the clock.
Back to the bone, trying to get to the outside. He breaks loose, and he'll get up to about the 18 maybe.
Yes, and that's a smart play by
fell down,
Messer as he stopped and let him tackle him inbounds. And Prestonsburg's got a player down, so they're going to stop the clock 1:48.
Now, what's the rule? Is it if it gets under 2 minutes, do you have to run time off the clock?
Not in high school, but
okay.
Quick as they get the ball set to play, they wind the clock because he didn't go out of bounds, and it's official timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll still have their 25 seconds.
Yes.
And the clock will be running, right?
Yes. Pick up a 3 by Messer.
Oh, in college they run off so many seconds.
Yeah, and professional too, but it's not. They don't do that in high school.
Looks like John Little was an injured player out there.
And this don't look like a cramp.
No, it doesn't.
Looks like he might be working on his left leg.
When you notice he moving those hands to show that he can move his fingers and stuff, I hate to see that.
Yeah.
But he is moving around. That's good to see. Got trainers out there looking at him. Set the final seconds up for you. Got a minute 48. We got a 7-point lead for Martin County. They will have it 2nd down and 12.
Yes.
So that's it's going to be a tough situation right here. Martin County, their goal right now is to run as much time off that clock as possible if they can't get a first down.
Exactly.
But if they get a first down, it may be the ball game because Prestonsburg now with we'll still have 2 timeouts though.
Well, they once they get the ball set ready to play, they might use one of their timeouts to save that 25 seconds.
Maybe so. They're getting him up and helping him off the field.
He's got a brace on that one on his left leg, and that seemed to be what they was working on.
Looks like he's putting pressure on it, though. That's good to see.
Yes. Walking pretty gingerly, though.
Yeah. So, again, 1:48 to play, 27-20, Martin County with the lead and the football. 2nd down and 12. But deep in Prestonsburg territory, Larry, they got to hold on to the football here.
Yes. And quick as the player gets off the field, the White Hat should wind the clock. And there he goes. So Martin County's got 25 seconds to get this play off.
And I'm sure they're in no hurry.
That's surprising to me that Prestonsburg didn't call the timeout because it's 2nd and 12. You got them behind the chains.
Yep.
Martin County's coming to the line to see how much time they use. We're at 8 seconds. Down to 5.
Pitch it outside.
Rufus
picks up about what? Well, where are they going to mark him? Are they going to mark him at the 25?
They're going to mark him at the 25.
Prestonsburg, their second time out of the half. They have one inning.
Pick up a 7, and Prestonsburg will use their timeout now. With 1:21 left, it's going to be 3rd and looks to be a 5 or 6.
Yep.
Boy, about 5 if they've got it marked out at the 25, because the ball, when Prestonsburg turned it over on downs, was just inside the 20.
Right. So they've got to get out to the 30 for the first down.
This could be the play of the game, though. Here,
if he gets
either
first
way,
down here, it's over.
If Martin County gets the first down, Prestonsburg only have one timeout left to stop it, and that will have it down probably around 1:15. So 3 plays, just take a knee, they could run it out.
You got 45 seconds between plays.
Of course, Prestonsburg, if they make the stop, they could use their timeout and force Martin County to punt it. And then they would have somewhere around 1:10, 1:15 to try to get it into the end zone.
Yep, Mark Prestonsburg back out on the field ready to play. And the official blows the whistles. Ready to go. Starts that 25-second clock. Martin County last huddle. They come back up the line of scrimmage. They're back in the wishbone.
Look for Messer to get this carry.
I would think so.
There it is.
And got a block. Can he make the cut up the field? Did he stay in bounds?
He did, and he's out at the 31-yard line. First down, Martin County.
So now Prestonsburg will have to, well, they'll call the timeout, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll stop the clock until they get the ball set on the first down.
Yeah. Yep, no timeout called, so he should be winding. The clock's running. So Prestonsburg going to let it roll. Really not a lot they can do right here. If Martin County wants to, they can take a knee, and then we have the official.
1 minute, 14 seconds on the clock. 1 minute, 14 seconds. The clock will start on the snap. The ball was out of bounds.
Okay. So it's going to be, the ball was out of bounds. So, it's 1:14 on the clock. So it won't start until the snap.
1:14. 1:14 on the clock.
1 minute, 14 seconds. The clock shall start on the snap.
Yes, that's what he said.
And they'll have to reset the play clock now, too. Now they said it.
Now they'll take a knee.
Now they get started. And Prestonsburg has one timeout left, but.
And there it looks like they've called it.
Prestonsburg, their last time out of the half.
1:10 left to play, 27-20 Martin County. We'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
I'm Steve Little, candidate for Floyd County Jailer. I've dedicated over 25 years of my life to public service. Now I'm ready to put that experience to work in public office. As jailer, I'll ensure inmates and staff are kept safe. I'll run a clean facility. I'll keep the drugs out, enforce inmate work programs, and use taxpayer money wisely. I would appreciate your vote and support to make a change at the jail.
Elect Steve Little, Floyd County Jailer, for a clean, safe, and secure jail. Paid for by Steve.
We're back at Prestonsburg. 1:10 left in the ball game. 27-20 Martin County. Martin County has the football on their own 30-yard line. 2nd and 10. Prestonsburg out of timeouts, Charlie, but you got 25 seconds on the play clock. So Martin County snaps it, takes the knee, they reset it, another 25 seconds.
40 seconds. you don't do the 25-second play clock. You get some live 40 seconds in it.
Well, I don't know. I thought it was 25 seconds between each play. We'll see.
We'll find out. They'll take the snap.
Well, they started on 25.
Yep. Now, see, they reset it at 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only time you have 25 seconds is on the dead ball.
After a timeout.
Timeout or, out of bounds, play like that.
Well, they took a knee. Now it's going to be third. And it's 30 on the play clock and 49 on the game clock.
19 seconds differential.
Yeah. So the only thing they have to do is snap it one more time, take a knee, and Martin County will get out of here with a 7-point win as they were held to 7 points in the second half. But that looks like it's going to be enough.
It's going to be enough, yep.
And if that all holds true, as there it is, looks like number 23, that would be Brock Messer, is going to be our Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, as the clock ticks down 10 seconds.
And both teams heading out to midfield to shake hands, so we'll take a break. 27-20 the final. Martin County over Prestonsburg. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville. You can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. Perfect for streaming 4K video. Websites load super fast and play games like never before, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience Gearhart Fiber coming soon to the city of Pikeville. Click gearhartfiber.com to find out more.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
The Appalachian Advantage plan is the simpler, better way to get the phone you actually want instead of paying hundreds of dollars up front. Simply pay the taxes up front and a few extra dollars a month and get the phone you really want. It's called the Appalachian Advantage, available at Appalachian Wireless.
More than ever, life is full of change, and sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
I'm Zachary McCoy. I'm running for jailer of Floyd County, Kentucky, with over 10 years experience in correction and a degree in criminal justice. I'm the only qualified candidate for this position. Vote for me, Zachary McCoy, Floyd County Jailer, 2022.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
The Appalachian Advantage plan is the simpler, better way to get the phone you actually want instead of paying hundreds of dollars up front. Simply pay the taxes up front and a few extra dollars a month and get the phone you really want. It's called the Appalachian Advantage, available at Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to the Josh Francis Field here in Prestonsburg. 27-20. The Martin County Cardinals come up with a big win here on a final drive there at the end of the ball game, Larry.
Yeah, they did. They take it down and was able to hold Prestonsburg out of the end zone, run timeout at the end of the game, come away with the big win, and that'll lock up the number 2 seed most likely for Martin County in the district. Final numbers for Prestonsburg. Jarvis, 31 carries, 178 yards, and a touchdown. That was a 16-yard touchdown run. Little carried it 8 times for 46 yards. 10 carries for Elliott for 61 yards, and George carried it 2 times for 16 yards. Passing-wise, Reese Hamilton, 3 of 9, 32 yards and a touchdown and 2 picks. One of those was a pick 6. And Jarvis threw it 1 time for a 1-yard touchdown. Elliott had all 4 receptions for Prestonsburg, 33 yards and 2 touchdowns. Prestonsburg was penalized 2 times for 10 yards, had the 3 turnovers, but they also had a bad snap on a punt attempt that gave Martin County a short field on the 15-yard line that they scored in the first half. For Martin County, individual numbers, Miller, 8 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, had a 3-yard and a 25-yard touchdown. Rufus carried it 4 times, 22 yards. Phillips, 2 times for 12 yards. Jude, 1 time for 6 yards. And he had the only turnover for Martin County as he fumbled on the 6-yard run. Penalty-wise, Martin County 5 of 27. Messer, 19 carries, 116 yards, and a 23-yard touchdown run. And also on a 3rd down, he had the big carry to give them the first down to where they could ice the game, run the clock out. So number 23, Brock Messer, is going to be the attorney. John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. Team numbers now, as Prestonsburg had 51 carries, 301 yards, and a touchdown. 4 of 10 in the passing game, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, for a total of 333 yards. Martin County, 34 plays is all they had run all night, 182 yards all on the ground, but they come out with the 27-20 win over Prestonsburg.
Big game for both of these teams, as that'll wrap it up for us here from Prestonsburg. For Alex back at the station, for Wayne Fugit on camera, my partner Larry Cecil, this is Charlie Pinson. We'll see you next week on the Intermountain Sports Network.